So this week's car that we're in has so much potential to be a great little sports car. It's got 296 horsepower. It's got a 2-litre engine. It's the new 2020 F-Type convertible. And in theory, in a rear-wheel drive chassis, it should be really good fun to drive. I'll start with the good points first. So the good points are that it rides beautifully. It rides really nicely. It's very quiet. There's a lot of tyre noise and a bit of wind noise because of the canvas roof. But I think if you got the F-Type coupe, then it would be a quieter thing. But it rides really nicely. The seats are extremely comfortable. The paint is lovely. Can you tell I'm sort of running out of things that I like about it? And that's all I like about it. Genuinely, that's all I like about it. I think, come on, Jaguar, it's just not good enough. The materials in here for a premium product like Jaguar are just not good enough. The plastics on here, not good enough. The plastics on here, not good enough. Like, what? Are you kidding me? It's just the seating position. The steering wheel won't come close enough to me. The steering lacks feel. It's a quick rack and it's obviously electric and it's all right. It's nothing special. The engine, oh my God. I mean, there's more character in my Golf R's 2-litre engine than there is in this car. The engine in this sounds wheezy. It sounds rubbish. It's got sports exhaust, which does nothing. Like, I mean, it genuinely does nothing. It just makes a not very nice noise a bit louder. It's just, I'm sorry, it's just not good enough. The paddles feel very nice. I like the paddles. The automatic 8-speed gearbox, it's all right. It's nothing particularly special. It doesn't do anything particularly wonderful. It doesn't make me feel special. You can catch it out occasionally. Nothing about this car makes me feel special. I get more enjoyment from this car looking at it than I do driving it. I think it's an extremely pretty car. I've always thought it's a very pretty car. I think that's the thing. It's like, you know, getting a model and finding out that either she's a vegan or you find out she's wearing a chastity belt or something. It's honestly, the disappointment is unreal. The new facelift, I think I preferred the old lights on the front, if I'm totally honest with you. I think the new ones look a little bit sort of scowly and a bit squinty, and I think it looked better with the ones that went over the front wings. But look, I mean, I'll slow right down for you. You have to listen to this. I mean, it's just woeful. Here we go. So I'm from a standstill. Sports exhaust is on. No. It sounds so bad. Oh, Jaguar. I'm sure the V8 version of this sort of deals with the whole sound situation because obviously it's got an enormous V8 and I'm sure that sounds absolutely amazing. But this one sounds rubbish. I gotta be honest, it's just not good enough. It's nice if you want to potter about slowly, comfortably. It's very comfortable and it's just not exciting. I have no urge to own one of these whatsoever. Ugh! It's honestly, what is going on? The steering wheel's nice, but it feels quite big to me. It feels sort of like you're steering a yacht. All of these, it's not symmetrical down here. I don't like that. The way you move the seats, the plastic is horrible. The plastic door pulls, horrible. I'm really disappointed. The stereo's very, very good. The infotainment's quite good. I like that. The 10-inch screen here is all touchscreen and everything. It's very responsive. It's very good. I like that. The brakes are all right. Again, there's nothing particularly special about them. Throttle response, it's a bit dead. It doesn't really feel great. Jaguar could have really made something very special here. One thing I would say is it rides beautifully and it does feel like dynamically it's fast. It's a nice car to drive. But that's all it is. It's a nice car to drive. It's not special. It doesn't make me want one. The materials in here are just not good enough. This is a £60,000 car as tested, and in that bracket, you're talking Porsche Boxster, you're talking Alpine A110, and some spare change. And the Alpine is just more exciting, better on a B road, better on A, but just better in every single way. I would have one over one of these in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's like Land Rover get to the parts bin quicker than Jaguar do, and they get the nicer, it's got the same stalks as a Range Rover, it's got the same buttons down here as a Range Rover, all the climate control, etc., the gear stick, everything is the same as in a Land Rover product. Obviously, being Jaguar Land Rover makes sense. It just isn't good enough, though, as a prospect. I'm really sorry. Right, should we take the roof off? Let's try it with the roof off. See if that makes it any better, shall we? Already, I prefer it. Oh God, actually, I'll take that back. Oh, it just doesn't sound very good at all. It sounds strangled and wheezy and like an asthmatic. It doesn't sound good at all. It's got sports exhaust. Oh, I thought the sports exhaust wasn't on. The sports exhaust is on, and it is. I'm so unbelievably disappointed with this car. I wanted to love it. I'm sure the R version of this is a different thing. And I'm sure you forgive it all the other things because of the engine, because of the fantastic V8 engine. But in this for me is not something I would consider, unfortunately. I'm really sorry, Jaguar, but I think you could have done better. I think it doesn't feel like a facelift. It doesn't feel like it feels like they haven't done enough. I'm so disappointed. I know I keep saying that, but it is nicer with the roof off. But it's nicer with the roof off to leave it in drive and potter slowly at 50 miles an hour just because the roof's off. That's literally the only thing I like about it. The rear drive chassis, it's all right. It's compliant on UK roads, but it's not exciting. It doesn't make me want to drive it fast and really hustle it. I'm really confused by it. I really am. Now, if anyone is going out to buy something in this price point, so a 60 sort of grand price point, the Boxster and the Alpine are better cars. The Cayman, better car, in my opinion. Other people might say differently, but it's just not good enough. Put it in dynamic mode, what does that do? In dynamic mode, confirmed. It's all very red and very aggressive. And then let's put it in sport. What does that do? Here we go, right. Come on, car. Make me feel better about you. Nah, nope, sorry. I tried, I'm trying to find things. The heater's very good, it's burning my hand. Oh, no. Here we go. Second gear, let's go down to first gear. First gear, 3,000 RPM. I'm lost for words. I don't like it, sorry. We all knew I was going to have a video that I didn't like a car. I wish it wasn't this one, because it had so much potential. Oh, I'm knocking it back into drive. Put the roof up. Down to 30, this is quite good. Down to 30 miles an hour. Everyone's got this now. 30 miles an hour, roof up. It's quite slow. Really flashed. There we go. Okay, so I'm sorry, Jaguar, but you're not going to be getting my custom anytime soon. Sorry.